If you'll excuse me, I have to go tell Cook there'll be one more for dinner. Won't she be surprised?
Yeah, I think your girl's lost a bit of weight since she was away.
Oh, well, we'll fatten her up in no time.
Look, Robert, if you're here to read me the riot act, don't. Okay, I wanted to come home. Look, I owed everyone that.
Look, I take responsibility for your exit from the cottage.
Oh, no, you weren't the reason exactly that I went.
The conversation got a little bit too heavy, and off you went. That was my fault.
There's nothing wrong with that, really.
Well, it won't happen again.
It won't.
No, I've realized that I've come to realize that you're a very engaged woman.
Yeah, I owed Paul an explanation as to me being alive and all.
Sure.
And then there's Mary, and she's so upset. I had to...
That's natural.
And Donnet...
Oh, sure, you can't leave him out.
And then there's my career.
Anybody else?
I'm not handling this very well, am I?
No.
No. Yeah, well, I think it was wrong for us to shut ourselves away from the world like that, Robert.
Were we shutting ourselves off from the world?
Well, what I meant to say was things don't always work out like we think they will.
No, it's too bad.
Yes, it is.
Well, for my part, I've got a few nice memories. I should be off. Just remember, somebody out there wants to kill you.
I'll remember that.
I'll always be concerned about your safety from a professional standpoint. Bye. You got my message? No. So I dropped by to see Anna. She's in the kitchen. Something wrong?
Yeah, well, someone came up and she and I had a discussion. We need some security around here for all of us.
Because of the Jerome business?
Yeah. I got a little message in my pocket when I got back from New York.
Like what?
Like a dead canary.
It's Victor's subtle way of telling you to shut your mouth.
Yeah, that's kind of how I see it. Mm-hmm.
Well, don't worry about the security. You'll have it. All you need.
I appreciate it.
Hi.
Hi.
Did he tell you? You know what?
Yeah.
Oh, Tiffany's on a TV with a special news report.
Oh, she is?
Yeah, you better turn the TV on.
Yeah, okay. We turn TV on.
Oh, hi, Daddy.
Hi, Commissioner.
Come on, me.
I'm sorry.
Why they gotta break in right when it's getting hot?
You pour out that mouth.
Here at Katherine Delafield's townhouse, where a lot of happy people are celebrating Miss Delafield's dramatic return from the past tense to the present. She is not dead, as previously reported worldwide.
So she came out
very
hiding?
much alive.
I thought that...
And I
Yeah,
want to find out how much
so did I.
those who are closest to her feel about it. First, I'm interviewing Althea Cartwright, who is Katherine Delafield's lovely cousin from Paris, who is a wonderful welcome guest here in Port Charles. I'm sure you were quite surprised by the news of Katherine.
Oh, yes, the word is astounded. I'm so very deeply grateful that Catherine's death was all just a terrible mistake.
Well, it must have been a very hard and long trip coming over from Paris for you.
Oh, it was an eternity. I was in a complete state of shock the whole time.
Yes, you and the rest of the world.
Did you realize she could still be in danger?
Well, coming out of hiding seemed to be the lesser of two evils.
What does that mean?
Well, I'm not exactly sure, but it was coming down to myself or the boyfriend, and Ma lost.
I understand that,
She chased Paul over you?
Yes. Well, she's engaged. This may come as a shock, but, I'm not irresistible to everybody.
Oh, Catherine finds you irresistible.
I think your sense of judgment is somewhat flawed along with mine.
Okay, believe what you like, but you give her a little time to think about this, and she'll realize what she's missing.
Losing her would have been an incredible loss to the entire world.
I absolutely agree. You know, as her manager, Mr. Donnet, have you made any concert plans for her?
Yes, we hope to get her back on the concert tour as soon as possible.
Well, I'm sure her fans would be very happy to hear that.
And there are some other activities that I intend to pursue. For one might be a lawsuit against the Port Charles Police Department.
A lawsuit?
Yes, for harassment and unlawful arrest.
It was not unlawful.
Does the police commissioner know about this yet?
Well, I doubt that it's a surprise. Mr. Scorpio was really personally and directly responsible for the action of the police department. And I don't want to go into any further details, but my lawyer has everything well documented.